Trump has expressed intentions to dismantle the Department of Education, suggesting that education should be managed at the state level rather than federally. This idea aligns with long-standing conservative critiques of federal government overreach in education, although the practical implementation of such a move would require significant legislative action from Congress.
And one other thing I'll be doing very early in the administration is closing up the Department of Education in Washington, D.C., and sending all education and education work and needs back to the states. We want them to run the education of our children because they'll do a much better job of it. You can't do worse. We spend more money per pupil by 3 times than any other nation, and yet we're absolutely at the bottom. We're one of the worst. So you can't do worse. We're going to end education coming out of Washington, D.C. We're going to close it up, all those buildings all over the place, and you have people that in many cases hate our children. We're going to send it all back to the states.
Bitcoin has indeed surged, reaching a new all-time high of $85,000. This significant increase in Bitcoin's value was observed on November 11th, 2024, and reflects a broader enthusiasm in the cryptocurrency market. The recent U.S. presidential election results, with Donald Trump's victory, have led to expectations of a more crypto-friendly regulatory environment. Trump's campaign promises included creating a strategic Bitcoin stockpile and appointing digital asset-friendly financial regulators, which could foster mainstream adoption. President-elect Donald Trump announced on November 10, 2024, that Tom Homan, his former acting director of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, will serve as the Border Czar in his incoming administration. Homan will oversee the nation's borders, including both the southern and northern borders, maritime, and aviation security. His primary responsibilities include managing border control and leading what Trump has promised to be the largest deportation operation in U.S. history.
Am I going to worry about it? First of all, I'm not going to worry about it, Phil, because he's not going to win.
So you think he's just worn it out? You think people are just going to get fatigued?
Enough. I feel
category fatigue.
I mean, it's just going to be, we're talking about a few 100,000 people perhaps, but I think it's going to be a little closer than that. First of all, she's definitely going to win the popular vote, as Democrats almost always do now.
Bill Maher urged Democrats to look in the mirror following Kamala Harris's loss to Donald Trump. He emphasized that the Democratic strategy was flawed as they underestimated Trump's appeal and did not address why he was winning with certain demographics. Maher suggested that the Democrats' focus on Trump's negatives without offering a compelling alternative might have contributed to their defeat. That's all for the news today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more information.